Hello there. It's time to talk about advanced message queue. This is my favorite topic and you will soon understand why. Let's consider there are two applications, application 1 and application 2. These are two different applications sitting somewhere in the world, not at all connected to each other. They are not connected through local area network or wide area network or VPN, anything like that. They belong to totally different owners. They are totally different applications, but application 2 needs information from application 1. So they can be connected only through internet, and application 2 needs information from application 1. A very good example, if I have to take, would be the example of credit score maintaining system. Like this system can be, for example, Equifax, or it can be DNB for business credit scores, right? And application 2 can be any application like any bank, any financial institutions, on any loan giving application, or any mortgage giving financial institutions which needs credit score of its clients. How to connect these two applications in a way that application 2 can get information from application 1 without requesting any security related access, like application 2 cannot get into the application 1 local area network or application 1 system, right? Because those are security threat. So to integrate application 1 application 2 in that way is there is a mechanism called advanced messaging queue. The way it works, we create a queue, messaging queue between application 1 and application 2. This is messaging queue created between these two applications. Now application 1 will enqueue the information. In this case it will enqueue the credit score of businesses if it is DNB in this queue. So, and those will go as a message. So application 1 enqueues credit scores in form of messages in the queue, and it remains in the queue as long as application 1 wants it to be there. For example, if application 1, the Equifax, publishes new credit score every month, these messages will remain in the queue for 1 month, and within this month application 2 can connect to the queue anytime, and it can take these messages in its application 2. That is called dequeuing the message. So application 1 produces the message, it adds those messages in the queue, and application 2 dequeue those messages as and when it wants. This is called asynchronous integration. That means application 1 and application 2 are not connecting in the real time. They are connecting as and when they are available. It's a asynchronous mode of communication. And in this case, application 1 is called producer, application 2 is called consumer, because application 1 is creating messages and here this one is consuming messages. But here comes the beautiful part of this integration. It need not be just one consumer. There might be another financial institution which wants the same information. That application can also connect to the same queue and get the same information. These informations, even after application 2 dequeue it, might still be there for application 3 to consume it. And this kind of integration wherein one application it publishes the information to the queue, and all other applications which needs that information subscribe to that queue and get the information, get the messages. And this kind of communication is called publisher and subscriber kind of integration. So that's the beautiful part of it, right? It's asynchronous, it's one-to-many, and any kind of application can be consumer, can be subscriber, or can be producer. The subscriber can be producer. For example, the subscriber application 2 and application 3 can also produce information, and they can also create a messaging queue and put those information in messaging queue, and all other applications can consume it. So in case the financial institution which is using application 2 approved a credit card to the customer, then they will put that information in a different queue, and the credit score application, credit score maintaining application like Equifax will consume that information. So application 1 in that case will become consumer. So any application can become publisher or producer or consumers. So that's the beauty of this whole integration mechanism called advanced messaging queue. And these applications can be anything. It can be cloud. Sorry, I literally put a cloud there, but you know what I mean. It can be a cloud application, or it can be a middleware like IBM WebSphere MQ server. As long as those applications have technological capability to consume the messages, to dequeue or enqueue the message, it can connect to the queue and it can either produce the message or it can dequeue the message. That's all about advanced messaging queue. I hope you understand the usability of this and you understand how and why it is so popular. Before I end, this kind of integration is very popular. It is being used in Internet of Things. It is being used in messaging middlewares. It is being used with the cloud. So the use of this integration mechanism between applications is increasing every day. And in next lecture, I will explain you how Oracle database handles such kind of communications and how Python along with Oracle database can use this kind of messaging. I will see you in next lecture.